Hey, playa, have you ever avoided approaching and starting a conversation with someone that you like because you didn't really know how to carry that conversation forward and where to properly end it? Well, I figured out the perfect thing to say during the conversation so that if you don't know what to talk about, you have the perfect escape plan without things getting awkward. One of the major challenges with starting a conversation is that you're also going to have to end it. So you can work up the courage to go up to them and say hi, but what do you say at the end of it all? Hey, I want to get your opinion on something. Which movie series do you like more, Harry Potter or the Marvel movies? I think I'll go with Harry Potter. Harry Potter? Really? Okay, hold on. I need to explain to you why Marvel movies are so much better. Oh, okay. If you go back to the original lineage and storyline, it tells a complete story across the 22 films, originally starting with Iron Man.
Oh boy, what did I get myself into here? This guy looks like he's never gonna stop talking. Oh man, I got things to do. How do I get out of this conversation? Do I interrupt him? Is that rude? Do I just wait till he finishes talking? I really don't know.
Just walking up to someone and starting a conversation does take a lot of courage, but you're not setting yourself up in the best possible way for them to feel comfortable talking to you, which is why you need to start using time constraints. When you walk up to someone and start a conversation, let them know that you have to head out in just a few minutes, but you wanted to get their quick opinion on something. What this signals is that you're interested in what they have to say and who they are as a person, but you're not going to keep them there talking forever. There's not going to be this awkwardness at the end of the conversation because you have something to do and that's going to be your reason for ending it. A few simple examples of different time constraints that you can start using are, I'm on my way to go meet up with a friend, I'm heading out to class, or I'm going to grab something to eat. This gives context to you approaching that person and lets them know where you stand and approximately gives them an idea of how long the two of you will be talking. Hey, I wanted to ask you a quick question. I'm going to meet up with a friend of mine and we're going to figure out something to eat, but what's a good place to grab food around here? There's a pizza place like 2 blocks down. They have the best pizza. You have to check it out. The best pizza? Whoa, that's a pretty strong recommendation. Is pizza like one of your favorite foods? Oh my god, you have no clue. I'm like a pizza fiend. When you get in there, order the pepperoni slice. But yeah, like me and pizza, we're like this. Now the key here is once you establish your time constraint and you've asked that opening question, go deeper into the conversation. Ask them follow-up questions. Learn more about their interests and their hobbies. Get them to open up more, and most likely they will because they know that you are not going to be there and just linger around. They know that you're there for a set period of time, so they might feel more open to sharing. Plus, the major benefit here, if you run out of things to say and you just don't know how to keep talking to them, you can always go back to your time constraint. Let them know, well, it was nice talking to you, but I'm gonna go meet up with my friend, or I gotta head to class now, but I really enjoyed this conversation. Now, what if the two of you are vibing, you're getting along, everything's going great, but they call you out and say something like,
Wait a minute, didn't you have to go meet up with your friend?
do you just abandon the time constraint and pretend it never happened? No. You stick to the time constraint, but you find a way to work it into the conversation so that it works in your favor. The simple way to do this is to just flirt with them as you're wrapping things up. You might want to say something like, wow, thanks for reminding me. I got so lost in our conversation. You're just such an awesome person. We definitely need to do this again. From there, you can ask for their number, you can ask them out, take it wherever you need to take it. But what this is going to show them is that you're a person of your word. You stick to the things that you commit yourself to, and you're not willing to just break them for a random stranger that you met. So pizza, ice cream, I don't even want to ask what else. If we ever went out, I know exactly where I would take you. Well, maybe, but didn't you say you have to go meet up with your friend? That's a good point. You know what? Let me text my friend really quick right now and let him know I'm gonna be a few minutes late because I have to ask this super cute girl for her number. Question is, will she give it to me? Things might not always be so smooth in the beginning. It might take some time in practice using time constraints in conversation so that you can feel more comfortable talking to that person and they can feel more comfortable opening up to you and knowing that the conversation is limited, so you both can make the most time of what you have together. You also might be thinking, how do I flirt with them, or how do I ask them for their number, which are 2 questions that I answer in the videos linked on the screen now. Check them out, guys, and I'll catch you next time. As always, love and peace.